Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? It's kind of that time again. We're at the part of the season where everybody's always looking for another mono green list, so we're going to see if we can make it work this time. Now, I will say I don't think there's really any new cards that go into this list. We're kind of just playing a different number of cards from the previous season that kind of just work, so I think that's what we're going to go with. But starting at the top, we have 4 Evolving Adaptive. Still probably the best one-drop choice, but I'm not 100% sure. We have 4 hard-hitting Question, because we do need some actual removal. Paw Patch Recruit, another good one-drop that can also just pump your team, especially against like mono black or things with lots of spot removal. It's pretty good there. We do have some Flourishing Bloomkin, because it's just a big body. Hunter's Talent, again for some extra removal. Then we have Keen-Eyed Curator. I talked about this in another video recently when playing Raccoons. This card's actually really good against all the Reanimator, Graveyard stuff, but it actually has another thing that it's good for, and we'll talk about that here in a second. We're going to go back and try some Sharp-Eyed Rookie, though I think this could probably be upgraded to something else, but it is a way for us to get some extra cards throughout the game. We are playing a couple of Archdruid's Charm. Just the flexibility of all this is pretty good. Go search for a creature that you want, you can fight something, or you can destroy an artifact or enchantment. All very good options here. And we have Pulokranos, because it's a big 4/5 body. It does have reach. We can flip it to gain lifelink. So something to do early and late with this card, which is nice. More ways to remove artifacts and enchantments with Scrap Shooter. And then Axebane Ferox. And this kind of got me thinking that if we're going to lean on the Keen-Eyed Curator in this metagame, well, if we can clear the graveyard out, well, when an Axebane Ferox comes down, they can't really target it because it still has that ward of Collect Evidence 4. So we'll see if this works out the way we want. I think there are other options. Early versions of this I messed around with had the 5/5 that makes the food. Like, there's some other options here, but I think if we do make changes, it'll probably be swapping out the Archdruid's Charm, but we'll talk about that later in the video. But as I like to remind people, that if you get to the end of the video, which I hope you watch as much of the video as you can, because that helps the channel out, and you want to play this, I'll have a link. It'll take you over to Moxfield. It'll be down in the description. They are a channel sponsor, but hey, if you're going to post your deck list somewhere, post them over there, because they support the channel. But if you give me a quick second, I'm going to tell you about this cool company that has some sweet dice, and then we'll get into those games. Alright, y'all, I know a lot of y'all like dice, just like I do, because it's a gamer nerd thing. But I started working with Misty Mountain Gaming, and you gotta check out their stuff. They have some really cool things. Like, check out these dice that actually have, like, moving liquid inside. Like, this is actually really cool. And it doesn't affect the balance of the dice. I already checked that. And they have these other, like, metal frame dice, which are really cool, and they're solid. Like, these things aren't gonna break or bend or anything like that. They're actually really cool. Or maybe you just want something different, like these other metal dice that have these cool dragon patterns that come in different colors. Or maybe you just want something more simple and just two-tone with some cool design and style. They have that too. Honestly, they have a whole variety of stuff. You ought to check their website out. It's MrMountainGaming.com. And until November 10th, you can use my code HalloweenDragon. You can save 10% on your order. So go check them out. You're going to find some cool dice, and then you can thank me later. Okay, this is as good as anything. Though I do feel like there's going to be some matchups that are going to be struggles. But, you know, in those, you're just hoping to outrace them or get a late Axebane Ferox and kind of take them out. So we'll see what happens. This is also one of those hands that if the opponent has, say, like a turn 1 removal, turn 2 removal, could get kind of dicey for us, especially if we don't find another forest. Okay, well, they didn't have that to start with, but we definitely want to draw a forest now, big time. Come on, land. Oh, Beanstalk. And I can't do either of these things to get rid of that. Oh, that sucks. Boy. Alright, I guess this is all we can do. This is hurtful. Man, I need to be attacking for at least 5 there. Needed a land bad. Would have been great to be able to use Archdruid's Charm, still kill off a Beanstalk would have been great. We are just in some bad shape here. Oh, what do we do here? What do we do here? I think I'm going to just attack. Mostly because there's a chance they might try to play, like, temporary lockdown here. And if so, we could get rid of the lockdown and then possibly draw land to win. I mean, you know, there's a lot of hopes and prayers and wishes and dreams here, but we got the first half of that play worked out for us. Let's not even bother with the sequence of things. Actually, maybe I just let... Actually, no, because then that would go away and they get another card. I don't want that. I was willing to do it to just make them play a different land there. Okay, cool. We won that one. Sweet. By the way, what I was talking about there where I was hesitating is that sometimes it's worth it if I know there's no 1-mana thing that's going to stop the Archdruid's Charm from going off. So if I can kill that during their very end step, they might play a different land here, thinking they have more time. But I also didn't want them to remove the Beanstalk, and then I kill that, and then they also get another card, right? Because we don't have lethal yet. We have 8. Now, if we draw a forest, then it's lethal, and then some. But a little bit of a dicey situation. But overall, it worked out. So we'll just take it and move on. All right, let's keep it. It's funny how sometimes you have like 27 creatures, but you just feel like you just don't draw enough of them. What are we up against? Blue-green, probably filling up the graveyard. But they didn't put anything in the graveyard. That's interesting. Lately, when I've seen blue-green, has been part of like Sultai, Reanimator type stuff. It very well could still be. But neither time did they put something into the graveyard. Very curious. Alright, I'm going to go here. I don't want to run out of Keen-Eyed Curator, because if they are doing graveyard stuff, I want an opportunity to get something later. And I'd hate for there to be like some type of small sweeper or something and gets rid of it, and we don't get any value for it. Plus, if we run the Polo Kranos out, we have a backup one. Whereas, if we kept it in hand, it wouldn't be as good for us. Alright, now they're just putting lands in the yard. And there's Analyze the Pollen, which goes and gets a land. So they're caring about land types, I see. That's the issue going on here. Alright then. Not totally sure what's going on. But I'm sure we're about to find out. Okay, lockdown, sure. We're on board with that. Let's go ahead and attack. End the turn. Alright, opponent, what you gonna do here? Leyline Binding. To get rid of that guy. Sure. It's probably a better play to try to get the other 2 back. Oh, now they're going to 9. That's tough. Now we could be in some trouble. Though next turn, I guess, means they just end up getting, like, I don't know, an angel that could kill something, I guess. Alright. Well. We do get to draw a card. We have exactly 6 now. We have 7. Do I have a way to make this 8-9? I don't think I do. So we just attack? Problem is, this is probably Sunfall. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how do we get out of this if it is Sunfall? But maybe there's not a good answer here. It's got to be Sunfall, right? Oh, it's that dude. It does give their stuff lifelink, which is annoying. Yep. I mean, the good news is we can find stuff and still fight Azur. They would go to 8. Alright. Come on, let's find some... Oh, we already have a thing to fight Azur. What am I talking about? But that's still a 6-6. That just stays a 6-6, right? That is a small problem. Let's do this first, just for a little bit of extra info. Oh, never mind. They don't have to pay to draw still. Duh. Alright, it does lose its ability, so now we get to attack. That'll do it. Okay, cool. My brain short-circuited for a second there. Like, I think in my brain, since I knew it stayed a creature, I was thinking it also kept the lifelink hexproof, so I was going to have to attack through the next turn, but I forgot that it lost the abilities when Xur died. So, yeah. Anyway, that's one I'm kind of surprised we won, but again, you know, the artifact enchant removal stuff has actually been pretty good. Oh man, talk about a hand that's got some hopes and dreams. If we could find like a 1-mana thing off the top, that might help. Like if we go 1-mana thing, play Sharp-Eyed Rookie, and then on either of draw 2 or 3 find a forest, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh. Yeah, now we're in trouble. Because once that gets to be like 3 toughness or whatever, we're going to be struggling. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this, because if it gets removed, which it very well will here, we'll still have a 3-power thing we could potentially fight with. But that's kind of as far as this plan goes. We have been bad on drawing land. Alright, that's not the worst. That gets to double strike. They can't play the land until after the attack step now. So you know what? Like, this isn't terrible. Yeah, you just attack, because I can't block their opponent. I mean, I could, but it'd be pointless. Alright. So let's see what happens here. Ah, we didn't get a land, though. Ah, that hurts. Oh, man. This is tough, because, like, part of me wants to just play a Hunter's Talent here. And then... But I could... Oh, sorry, opponent. Like, I could hard-hitting question 2 things. Ugh, this feels so bad, though. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Hope they don't have, like, a shock-type spell or something here. Okay, that's good, I guess. Man, we needed a land bad, though. That would have given us way more options. Even being able to instant speed fight something would have been great, but we don't even have that option right now. I mean, if this stays 2 toughness... No, it's 3 toughness now. Yep. Yeah. I mean, just not getting land just gave us no options. That's a tough one. We lose that just to no lands. Man, we actually could have won that pretty easily, too. Oh, no. Easy mulligan. That wasn't even much of a question. We're going to keep... And I think I'm going to get rid of hard-hitting question. That's a little tough. But I feel like if I don't have anything... I mean, even if I have something to play on, too, I'm probably killing the opposing thing. Oh, well, I'm not killing that. So that's a problem. Though I can do it next turn, which would be nice. I can also get rid of it, I guess, with Scrap Shooter. But this is probably, I was going to say, Gruul Delirium. So we'll see what their selection of cards is here. Alright, you only got to 3. You did not get to 4. That is very good for us. That is actually exceptionally good for us. If I give them a card... I don't think that hurts us that much in this fight. Though they can't really block right now. But yeah, let's just get rid of it. It also keeps them from putting stuff in their yard. And then if we draw land, then we actually fight something and pump something, and that's probably okay. Carnivorous plant. That sucks for us. That is quite large, as it turns out. Well, I guess we're going to attack and fight a thing. Alright, pump this up. Alright, hopefully that's good enough. I mean, doing what we can here. They also only have 1 red mana. I don't know if how restricting that is or not, since they just played the Fly Trap last turn. Fear of missing out. We'll let them discard a thing. And something. Oh, okay, a beastie. Sure, fair. That makes sense. Oh, another beastie? Oh, they have an Audacity. Didn't expect to see that. All right. How do we want to go about business here? I think we attack and put the +1 on the recruit. Though these trampling through would be nice. We're at least just going to force some block trade type situations here. Opponent? What? Why do they block like that? Like, at least block and trade with the recruit, right? And then just take 4? Alright, well, I mean, things happen. We'll take it. Okay, we'll keep this. Fortunately, we don't care about Leyline of the Void. Stuff goes to our graveyard and it just stays there. No cut down. Good stuff for us there. Not to say they don't do a -3/-3 here with the Virtue. Because that's very likely. Ooh, Deep Cavern Bat. Alright, well, you can have a hunter's talent, my friend. And this is literally like your call. Yeah, I don't care. Like, we're just going big dudes the rest of the way here. Ooh, actually. We're going to play this. Not getting rid of anything. Attacking. Because we can play 2 things next turn. Whereas, like, if we play a Flourishing Bloomkin now, then next turn I can only play Scrap Shooter or Bloomkin and probably draw a card. Now, obviously, they might make us discard something, and that's all moot. But, you know, we took the best thing we can. Alright, that's not bad. Opponent can't attack here, because we have reach. Hopeless Nightmare. No. Alright, I guess we'll get rid of land. We'll just draw another forest anyway, right? Not quite. Not quite. Alright, well, I'll attack. If they're trading 4 for 1, that's fine. We're okay with that. Play a Shieldred. We can kill a Shieldred. Because we get to play a +1/+1 before we do the fight thing. Liliana.
A fight?
Well, that's unfortunate.
And you think you can win?
Or are they just going to make us discard? Nope, make a sacrifice, sure.
I've always hated crowds.
Sounds good to me. Okay, that's not bad to have either. Alright, that seems fine.
It's no fun when they hit back.
I mean, we're doing what we can. Feels like we're a little bit stuck, but we're still moving the things forward, so it's okay. Are they thinking about sacrificing that now? Oh, is this like... Oh, no! I was thinking they might have been trying to play like a... What'd you call it? Viper or something here, but nope. Man, losing that is tough. Because that was going to be our easy out to like a Shieldred or some such here. Man. Alright, well, let's see what happens. A Keen-Eyed Curator. That doesn't suck. So we have Planeswalker, Sorcery, Enchantments. Oh, but our creatures got exiled. How do we get another thing in the graveyard on their side? It's kind of what this is about right now. Either way, we're going to attack, because that's 8 damage. Now I have to decide if they have a discard spell. It just doesn't matter, because we're just not going to be able to get there right now. So let's just go with this. Oh, it's Unstoppable Slasher. Okay. Not something I expected to see, but sure, why not? Oh, but that will put a creature in there. Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. When we attack, we can get this while the trigger's still on the stack. So it's actually really good for us. Sure, you got it. Alright, then we remove it before it comes back. Excellent. And then we end the turn. Bloodletter, that's fine. Yeah, now we'll be able to trample over. Man, way to go, Keen-Eyed Curator. Good time to show up when you did. And then this will be the third type with the source, or fourth type with sorcery. And then we just attack. Yep, we're going to trample for 3. Like your call. Yep. Alright, bonus hit 2. I don't even think we play anything here. We just pass the turn. Because if they sweep the board, we just play more creatures. We draw a card. Yeah, Leyline of the Void does nothing to us here. Draw a card. Alright, cool. For being stuck on land there, we did a pretty good job. And then we get the double kill with the Axebane Ferox. So we have extra damage. Say double kill. We got our combo kill, if you will. Alright, we're going to keep this one, but it needs a little help. We don't have any removal spells. We're just hoping to draw lands and play dudes. That's where we're at right now. Maybe get a couple of counters from Paw Patch if we're lucky. You know, that's kind of all we can do. We'll attack with the Paw Patch recruits. Keen-Eyed Curator. Probably gets countered here. Nope, does not. Oh, well, yeah, you can play a temporary lockdown, right? No lockdown either. That's very curious. Alright, let's attack. Ooh, what do we want to put then in the way? Trying to think about what our mana looks like on the coming turns, but I guess we just play another Keen-Eyed Curator? Alright, I feel like a sweeper could be coming here. And if so, nothing we can do about it. Alright. Can we set up enough damage? This is 3, 6, 7, 8. They would be at 5. So we'd still be 1 short of killing with Axebane Ferox. That's unfortunate. Alright. I mean, I guess we still got to rock and roll, though, right? Alright, opponent goes to 5. I'm assuming they draw a card in Sunfall here. And then we just got to get lucky somehow on the last few points. Oh, it's a lockdown. It was not that. Oh, interesting. Okay, well. Can't target it. Because you don't have anything to exile. No evidence. The bad part is we could use Scrap Shooter to get stuff back, but that only buys a turn and they could draw a card to find something. So we'd like to find like an Archdruid's Charm we could use during their end step. But this might just be Sunfall 1-for-1 here. Because if they have it, that's what I would do. Otherwise, they're blocking with lands here. Jace? Jace ain't gonna do it. Jace doesn't even target this guy. Not that it would matter, it'd still be 1 power. Yep, we lose a bunch of cards. Oh, did this little guy do it? Oh no, that lets you put a card in the grave. No, it's only... Oh, that is 4 though. Yep. So they're gonna not on my watch that. I see what they did. Good call, opponent. Good call. I guess, sadly, we will go here and here. Do I have an enchantment in my graveyard? I do. So then we could set up a Keen-Eyed Curator as a possible kill card. Alright, Lockdown does get one of them. I'm assuming that means they have another not on my watch, which is why they did what they did. So we will attack. Let them use the not on my watch. Then we'll play this. Pass the turn. Man, if I could have just found an Archdruid's Charm. That's all I wanted here. My kingdom for an Archdruid's Charm.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose.
They might minus the Keen-Eyed Curator, not realizing it could get +4. Nope, they're just going to mill us. Alright, so they're going to try to mill us out. Oh no, they're doing the slow mill here. They're looking for an answer, I guess. Alright, let's get rid of one of those. Let's go to our graveyard. I guess I don't need to do this right now, but these aren't coming back anyway. And it allows me room to use my mana for something else if I find another Ferox or something. I guess I need an enchantment. And then I guess a land will work next time. Oh man, am I going to have to like crack one of these finally? Alright. I'm just going to assume you have it. Of course. Had to find out, though. Hate doing it this way, but we do what we gotta do. This is probably where Sunfall happens, right? They've seen 2 extra cards here. I mean, I got 28 cards. I mean, if you have another Jace, I lose. Nope. Is that the Sunfall then? Oh, I just saw one of them go by. The Archdruid's Charm. Well, the fact that they haven't swept the board here, I think we're good. Right? Oh, that's going to kill us. Oh, no, because that does 15? Because it's 3 times? Oh, yeah, so it's not... We're not dead yet. Because we still have 25 cards. I mean, they're digging. They're trying to find an answer here. I think they've already played a land, though. They played that island, so they only have 4 mana here. Ooh, yeah, we'll take those. Man, that... Oof. Ugh, so much removal. Though, credit to the opponent. Playing the Jace and getting the Jace into the graveyard so that they could actually get rid of the Ferox is a pretty slick move. You know, so well played on their part. Okay, we got 3 lands, so this looks promising. So this is where, like, if we see a black land, then we want to play Keen-Eyed Curator first. As much as this is a good long-term play against the opponents, this is something that doesn't get cut down very easily. And forces another type of removal. Now, they might just do -3/-3 here, and, you know, if they do, they do. Looks like they are. Yep. Tough life. Things happen. All right, what do we got here? Deep Cavern Bat. Boy, they're going to get our Axebane Firakas, and that sucks. Because they don't have a way to kill it right now, and that would have been sweet. Though, if we get a fight spell, like if we could get... oh, man. I guess like the enchantment. Oh, that's not going to cut it. That's actually real bad. We needed almost anything but a land. Almost any other card would have been acceptable there. Like if it had Keen-Eyed Curator, we'd be able to draw a card next turn. Like, so many better things we could have done. Alright, what do we got? Bunch of dead dudes. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you at least grow our creature for us and decrease the odds that we will draw a land. So that's nice. Talent, sure. Come on, spell. Oh my gosh, really? Brutal. Brutal. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to give them the GGs. We're not coming back from this. We drew all lands. We didn't draw one active spell so far this game. Yeah, I don't even think we can win from here. No, we can't. All right. That was just a bad draw. We're going to keep this one. I'm not totally sure how it's going to progress other than adaptive into recruit, and we'll just figure it out from there. When you see red-blue, it's either control deck or something that has a lot of spells like otters. However, this is a monk. So that's interesting. Though I think I know what that means. Let's see. You know what? Let's go with this. I have a feeling they're going to have a lot of spells that target, so being able to pump our team's probably pretty good. To the point that I'm considering... maybe not. I was going to say just playing a Paw Patch Recruit here. But that might not be the best play. I'm just thinking about next turn what I'm going to do. Like, do I play a 2-mana? I might fight something and still play a Paw Patch Recruit, though. Then there's always a possibility of just playing Pulacranos straight up. Which is a thing. But I guess we'll just end the turn. We'll see what happens. All right, you have a little rat. I didn't see that coming, but yeah, you have a little rat. We'll go with this, I guess. An attack. Okay, there we go. There's the dude. That's what I was expecting to see. That makes a lot more sense. All right, so let's go ahead and kill that. Because that's obviously integral to their plan. Okay, that'll do it. Alright, let's try it. See what we can do with this. Alright, well there goes a land. Come on, 1-mana duder. Nope, no such thing. Tiny Bone, sure, you got it. Probably going to be this guy. I assume there would be some other discard thing here. Nope, not even. Wow. Okay. That could have been worse. Now I have to start debating if I'm going to get to juice up a Keen-Eyed Curator. Zoomy Informants. Resolve. I'll get rid of this. And that's all they have. Okay, well let's get an enchantment. On our side, we can get instant creature land. That's perfect. Actually, hold that thought. We might want to go ahead and Paw Patch Recruit here. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, don't be wrong, more damage is generally going to be the right answer, but I'm kind of okay with that here. Little concerning that they didn't want to block. Oh, there's an Aclazotz. Sweet. Oh, I wanted that land. Alright, that's fine. We can still get rid of Aclazotz here, so sure. Let's, do this. Go attacking. Alright, they're at a hole 2. And we have extra outs with an Axebane Ferox. Can't flip over Aclazotz because we each have 2 cards. That gains them some life. So that's a real thing. Sure. What else you got? I didn't put it on the Curator because we can try to grow the Curator anyway. And if they have a kill spell, they're just going to kill that, I would assume. Cruelty Gix. What are you getting back? I mean, I have 3 3s. You can make me discard a thing. But now that's ball game. Because they can get 1 creature onto the battlefield, and we can turn Curator into a 7/7 that tramples. Yeah, that's not quite going to do it. Alright. Go to our yard. I already have an enchantment. I'll take a creature, though. Go back to our graveyard. We will take an instant. And then we'll go get a land. And attack. Oh, I forgot he has a counter. He's actually an 8/8. So that would have been good enough on its own. Nice. We'll take those. Oh, boy. I think for this deck, it's a lot like a lot of situations where against other aggro decks, like you need to draw the removal spells, right? You need to draw your hard-hitting questions, your talent, Hunter's Talent, and you need to be able to draw your Archdruid Charm. Like, if you don't, it's just going to be hard to win those. However, Archdruid Charm, Scrap Shooter did a lot of work in a lot of matchups. Like, things that traditionally would be very difficult, they did a bunch. And we even got a bit of a benefit from the Keen-Eyed Curator in several situations alongside the Axebane Ferox. So I don't know if I want to replace those or not. They kind of did their job, so I'm mostly inclined to leave them alone. Maybe there's some situations where we could swap out a forest for one of the lands that produces creatures. My concern, though, there is that we have a lot of stuff that just needs green mana. You know, we have double green, a bunch of things that cost 1 green. We have triple green on a couple of things. So it may not be worth it since we're already playing light on our land count. We're cheating on land pretty hard at 23 already. So I don't think I want to change too much. I think it's just a matter here of understanding the matchups that you're up against and how to use the spells, right? And how to order your cards, because that was a big thing of just deciding, is this a matchup where Curator's going to be able to go really big later? Is it a matchup where removing those cards from the graveyards matter, right? Do we think the opponent has cut down or not? Because it might be worth it to set up a Keen-Eyed Curator versus playing a Sharp-Eyed Rookie, for an example, right? So there's a lot to figure out, and I think that's the biggest thing on being able to win games with Mono Green or not. Because we did pretty well. I mean, we were at like a nearly 60%. So that's pretty damn good for just playing Mono Green against the variety of matchups we played against. And we beat some control decks even, which was really cool because that tends to be a tough thing for this deck. So yeah, if you want to play this, here's a list. We have 4 Evolving Adaptive, 4 Hard-Hitting Question, 4 Paw Patch Recruit, 4 Flourishing Bloomkin, 3 Hunter's Talent, 4 Keen-Eyed Curator, 3 Sharp-Eyed Rookie, 2 Archdruid's Charm, 3 Polikranos Reborn, 4 Scrap Shooter, 3 Axebane Ferox, and 23 Forest. Now, this one's actually a pretty straightforward deck, but if you want to play something that's kind of off the wall and different, we had a user from our Discord come into a stream and show us this Sultai weird enchantment deck that we had some fun with yesterday. So you may want to check that out if you're looking for something different. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.